From the X Sports Network, this is The Final Score.
Welcome to The Final Score. I'm AJ Good, starting things off right over in Lawrenceburg, where the Wildcats were back in district play on Friday night. They were hosting Marshall County for the first of two games this year, as both the boys and the girls were looking for that doubleheader sweep. Starting first with the girls, the first matchup between the Tigerettes and the Lady Cats this season. Here in the first quarter, Sophie Cole going to call her own number, going coast to coast with the tough finish off the glass with the left hand. Then later, after some nice ball movement, it's Cole knocking down the three-pointer from the wing. Then later on the low block, Cole muscling her way up, fadeaway jumper, two of her team high 13 points. Moving ahead to the second, it's Ryan Hughes coming up with the rebound and the putback. Then Keely Frazier going to find a wide open Leah Dixon here in the paint for two. Lady Cats led by 12 at the half. Moving ahead to the third. Hughes down low for two of her 11 points on the night. Then Hughes kicking out to Cabry Tennant. Going to knock down the three-pointer. Then Hughes feeding Tennant in the paint for the easy two. As the Lady Cats go on to win this one 44-30. Boys in the nightcap hosting the Tigers, looking for their first win against Marshall County this year. Here in the first quarter, it's Alex Bedford with the tough finish off the glass and in. Then Braden Fields coming up with the rebound. Goes the work down low and the putback. Speaking of putbacks, it's Blake Taylor coming up with a putback of his own as that one eventually rolls through. Then it's Taylor. The nice feed here to Fields for two of his 11 points on the night. The Wildcats led by one at the half. Moving ahead to the third. In transition, Colton Tucker in the corner, burying home the three-pointer. Then Bedford muscling his way up in the paint. Two of his team high 25 points. And Tucker again in transition. Open in the corner, knocks down three of his 16 points, all of which came in the second half. Then Wes Brewer coming up with the putback and add the foul, but the Wildcats would fall in this one late, 74-68. Speaking of district play, where Summertown was back on the road once again this season, visiting Battle Creek for the first time ever. Starting first with the girls, second meeting between the Lady Eagles and the Grizzlies this season. Here in the first quarter, some nice ball movement finds Abby Jo Schaefer in the paint for two. Then Gabby Long open in the corner, knocking down three of her 10 points on the night. Then Lauren Howe off the feed from the wing, nothing but net for three. Then Schaefer here on the low block, getting the deflection, coming up with the putback. She would also have 10 points on the night. Then Hannah Jones coming up with the putback, the layup, and add the foul. Then off the inbounds, it's Ella Busby going to knock down the baseline jumper, two of her game-high 24 points. So Lady Eagles cruise from there, 71-10. Then it'd be the boys' turn, looking for the regular season sweep of Battle Creek here in the first. Off the opening tip, it's Leighton Sherman knocking down the three. Then Andrew Mabry misses, but tips the putback here to Kurt Burleson for the easy two. Then Burleson open in the corner. He's going to bury home the three-pointer. He would finish with 18 points, and Sherman going to work again. In transition, steps up, knocks down another three-pointer. Then Sherman from the opposite wing hits three of his game-high 20 points. Then it's his brother, Sawyer Sherman, from the opposite quarter. He would knock down the three. It's all Eagles from there. They win big, 102-25. That does it for the final score. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
This is the X Sports Network.